Thank you, and welcome friends to episode 9 of Hobson's Choice. I'm Michael G. Hobson, and in this episode, the G stands for the Great Divide. The Mad Hatter is furthering the Great Divide that began with the Republican Party's insistence that after the 2008 election, no matter what follows, their first priority is to ensure that President Obama fails. Whether Obama's policies and decisions better the country doesn't matter. The Republicans were going to obstruct. It was the beginning of a political civil war, an us versus them landscape. Now, the division gave birth to the Mad Hatter, who came along, took advantage of that divide, fed off it, exacerbated it, and finally built it in brick. The fear among nations of the world is that the divide will lead to a scorched earth. The hope is that, like most things the Mad Hatter has built, it will end in receivership. Those who fervently belong to the us side are not inclined to listen to reason. They fanatically believe that those who belong to them are trying to take the country by any means possible. But this isn't 1854 when whites ruled America, and the country will not return to that time, despite what the us side wants and despite what the Mad Hatter wants. What he wants is to pull the cord on any progress the nation and the world have made during the previous administration and jam it into reverse, sending the country and the world back in time when America was supposedly great. But when was it great? If the country would be defined by its race relations, not only has it never been great, it has never been fair. For the us side, the nation doesn't belong to you. It doesn't belong to anyone. It certainly doesn't belong to the Mad Hatter, even if he acts like it does. You on the us side must know that your numbers are dwindling. From the high of 46% who voted for the Mad Hatter on election day, down to the 32% in the latest polls. 11 months since election day, 9 months into his presidency, the numbers have dropped by 14%. Nearly a third have changed their mind. I'm reminded of that day when he rode the escalator down to announce his candidacy for president. In actuality, it was a prescient metaphor for his presidency. Going down? But where is the bottom? How low can he go? I figure the percentage who will follow him even when he walks off the gangplank and into the water is about 28%. They will go down with him and won't realize the mistake they made until they are deep under the water. Meaning there is only 4% still clinging to their initial notion that he will take the country back foot. 4% still clinging to the us side, like frantic guests hanging onto the side of the Titanic as it is swallowed up by the ocean. Mad Hatter hates these numbers. Makes him mad. He's mad all the time. He sees the numbers going down. Even his small mind can understand the meaning. Frustration begins his day, and frustration ends his day. The only consolation he has is that he occasionally gets to win a fight. He thinks he wins every fight, even the ones he doesn't start. But there is danger in being on the us side. Serious, serious danger. When he realizes that he cannot take back the country, what will he do for spite? He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about anyone. He only cares about winning, about looking like a winner. So what kind of damage can he do if the frustration boils over and he's unable to find restitution even on Twitter? Bob Corker is right, saying that the Mad Hatter isn't running the country as much as he is starring in his own reality TV show. You'll find out soon enough, he'll say when answering questions. I'll let you know as soon as I decide. Or, stay tuned, on the next episode we will reveal our decision, and it will surprise you, so you'd better watch. To you, the remaining 4% who can be saved, do you not see the danger lurking on the horizon? My advice is to get out now, while you still can. You don't want Epiphany to find you after you have also walked the gangplank and are deep underwater. Big water. Ocean water. Till next time, my friends, be well.